This is why nobody likes you, Facebook. Alright, there we go. Everything is live. Everything is live. Let's resume the game. Everything is live. Okay, so last time we got a skill point. You have earned skill point. Skill points are gained by leveling up and completing quests and activities. Choose a skill tree to tap. No blend. Yeah. I am not doing traps. So I took a pretty long look at all of this stuff, and this right here is the very first skill I want to get. So we're putting a point right here. How do we do that? Like that. Cool. That's the first. We're getting triple shot. 100%. First thing. Don't care. Everyone can go suck a nut. Because I've had many people suggest things to do with this, and it's just like, no. Vent panel. Okay. Some more training dummies. To charge up. Oh. That's like the old move. Okay. I mean, I still would rather do this than do a power attack because it's just quicker, does more damage overall. Anyway. Well. Small valuables cache? How do you get up there then? Maybe by doing this?
Better check out the orb first.
I can't climb? You piece of... I'd rather look at everything else besides that orb.
Carcasses. Remnants from the Battle of the Elite.
What?
We were almost overrun by the machines Hades controlled. But we pushed through.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you!
Same time, same place.
You're the talk of the town. The hero.
Yeah? What's this?
Honoring those who fell in the Battle of the Elite. Lots of brave people defended this place from Hades.
Yeah, you!
There's a cache up there too. How do I get up there?
What do you mean? I hate every second of this adventure.
I don't see any points to jump to get up there. Maybe I can just do something like this. Oh, come on. Okay. We'll figure that out after we get the orb, I guess. Still want to look around because there is definitely stuff to get here. I wasn't even expecting there to be stuff to get here. Alrighty. So I could have just walked up here instead of doing that. Cool. You are very climby.
Bit busy now, but we'll talk soon. ignoring me again? It's Aloy. Right here on the light. Any news on what happened to Colton?
That was the grapple point. I don't know, I'm being way too exploratory right now. I just really want to be. Want to experience the game, you know?
Almost ready to go?
Whee!
Ugh, my back aches. And just about everything else.
I thought there was a doohickey up here. Or did I just scan the grapple point and didn't read it? I might have scanned the grapple point and not read it. That's very possible.
She said,
Oi, you're that Nora machine hunter.
I am a Nora machine hunter. Bad of you to notice.
Oh, there, Red. How's the Dawn treating you?
So that doesn't reveal those points until I actually look at them. Anything else around here? There's something there.
Stronger than the statue does.
Aw. Can I turn this thing or something?
Ah, finally.
Don't see how I can move that. Maybe I can jump across? Potentially?
Here we go.
Huh?
So,
I don't see how to
lots of important
get
people here,
that.
brothers and sisters. Work like you mean it. Looking sharp as ever.
oh,
You! I know you see me. Ah!
Huh. Maybe I can climb this. Yeah, okay.
ignoring me again?
Ah, finally.
There we go.
Hope to catch you soon.
Okay, that was pretty cool. She did like a air jump to not fall all the way.
A drink with us.
Oh, one more point to go to. Hello.
Is that a statue of me?
That's no.
That's new. I guess I should be flattered by the statue. It feels wrong. Especially when my job's only half done.
Grapple point. Small supply cache, way over here.
Trent's been the most fun I've had in speech.
I don't respond well to happiness.
Hey! Savior, everything's just the way you left. Ouch! We made sure of it.
How do I get to that?
How goes it, Hammerhead?
No! Now I might be stuck. See, this is what I'm talking about. She is way more slippy slidey on ninja jumps than she used to be. Nope.
Good to see you back here, Savior.
To get used to it, it's going to be way better than it used to be, for sure. I could have just, well, maybe. Maybe that's just a way to get out.
There's Meridian. Still standing, despite the battle against Hades and the Eclipse.
Boy, flag. And hello to you! Missy!
Hello, my love. She's trying to choke me. Ah! Save me!
You. I know you see me.
I've got a bad feeling about this. I don't know. Looks the same as before. I could pull this thing out of my... What? Transmission.
Huh.
No, he wouldn't. He couldn't. Something was transmitted from the top of the spire. I guess I have to find a way up there.
Now can I climb this? Yep.
Maybe I can jump to that ledge behind me. My Pullcaster can't reach that from here. Let's get closer. There we go.
Oh boy. If you are scared of heights, this is not the game for you. Oof. I think I'm not scared of heights.
Now, how to cross over to the spire. Should be able to get up there now. I thought Silence was helping me when he gave me his lance. But it looks like he tricked me. It transmitted something through the spire. Did he save Hades? Why would he do that? Well, if I can figure out where he sent it, I can track him down. Hopefully the transmission note at the top will tell me. Well, doesn't look like I can keep climbing this way. Looks like this panel's ajar. Can I go up through the inside?
Pour it out. Rinse it out. Thank you. Love you.
An elevator? Let's see.
Access lift activated. Engaging maintenance configuration.
The whole thing is opening up. Wonder what the Carja will make of this. There's the note.
Hold up. Uh, I don't think anything was actually going wrong. Hold up. I just noticed something on my thing. I don't think anything was actually wrong. Yeah, nothing's wrong. I was looking at the wrong audio output. I'm sorry, guys. It was a long Monday.
Somewhere in the far west. Bastard.
Well, Aloy, I see you finally figured it out. To be honest, I'm surprised it took you so long to discover my ruse.
You rigged the lands to steal Hades. How could you be so reckless?
Reckless. You're the one who tried to purge Hades before its precious knowledge could be extracted. The mysterious signal that woke it, for example. Or why to obtain one of those Gaia backups you've been having such a hard time finding.
If you knew, why didn't you just tell me?
I've been having problems of my own these past 6 months, Aloy. The difference is, I've made progress. So once your anger at my entirely necessary deception has faded, now why don't you come out here and find me in the Forbidden West, and learn all that I've discovered?
Oh, I'll come find you, all right.
Yes. Well, and the coordinates make it simple enough. Even for you.
This guy. This guy. She does not look 19 or 20. She looks like she's 40. Isn't Aloy supposed to be like 19? Pause. Isn't Aloy supposed to be 19? How old is Aloy in Horizon? 18. What about Forbidden West? 20. So she's 20 in this. Hey, French commenter. I'm just in shock that they made her look like she's 40 and she's supposed to be 20. Hey. How you doing, French commenter?
Better let Varl and Murad know what I found.
Made any new maps?
You went inside it, and it transformed. Almost like the day of the battle.
I can
Alright.
be grateful that it's a stormy day. Few will have seen the tower change from Meridian. What did you discover?
Hades. The danger didn't end here.
This is a game with a
It went
laser
into the
gun?
Forbidden West,
I've heard that, yeah.
and I have to follow.
I see.
That can be difficult.
It's just like they made Varro look
Best
like
is
he's
cultivated for
35,
aggression.
and he's supposed to be
A
like
tribe of ferocious warriors
20,
controls much of
21.
it, the Tanakh, and they allow no trespassers past its border. That said, under the Sun King of Ard, a fragile peace has been negotiated, and indeed, the next embassy will take place in a day or two on the edge of the frontier. Were you to attend the gathering under his auspices, the Tanakh might grant right of passage instead of hunting you and attacking on sight.
Great, just what I need. More killers.
The Sun King.
Can't you just say Rip Lance? Lance?
It's good to see you. You left in such haste. We never
who?
had a chance to properly thank you.
Can
What?
we show the champion the spear now? Please?
Itamin, quiet.
It's true. We bear gifts. Decorum usually calls for a ceremony of offering at the palace.
Look at their faces.
But
They're
I
like
thought you would prefer a
going
less
back and forth.
formal occasion.
What
Bring
the
them,
freak?
please.
Avad, this is all very kind, but I... Who's it? Vanasha.
Quick, better hand them over before she runs off again.
Really? Must you?
We got a new lance. What is that?
Try it on.
It's beautiful.
On behalf of all the citizens of the Sun,
Look at their faces.
may these tokens remind you
Come on.
of our eternal gratitude.
This game should not be doing shit like that. It's like it's going to ultra low textures to high textures, back and forth,
Perhaps
back
you'd
and
like to
forth.
spend more time with your friends. Come speak to me when you're ready to depart.
Weird graphical glitch. Hasn't affected the game yet, but weird graphical glitch.
I need to attach the master override to my new spear. Should be a workbench around here I can use. Dowager Queen Nasadi.
Blessed champion.
Look at their
Itamin,
face.
what do you say?
I would try to fix it right now if it
Thanks
wasn't
to you,
funny to
great
me.
champion, for delivering my mother and me from Sunfall, and for defending our holy city against the forces of Shadow. Did I say right?
You said it fine, Itamin. And you're welcome.
Champion, will you teach me how to shoot like a real machine hunter?
Itamin.
I have to go on an important mission, Prince.
To save the world?
Something like that. But when I come back, I could give you a few tips. It would be an honor.
We owe you our lives, champion, and we will not forget. May the sun light your way.
Watch out for Thunderjaws, champion.
Did I do the tutorial? I think this is still kind of the tutorial, if I had to guess. Because we haven't got to the Forbidden West yet. But yeah, I killed the snake last stream. That snake was a hell of a fight.
The sculptor wanted something even bigger, twice the size, covered in gold and jewels. But I was quite certain.
How was the
you would
Slitherfang
appreciate
fight?
that.
That's what they're called,
You were
Slitherfangs?
right.
Long tram ride?
I'm sorry, Avad. It's
I
good
don't
to
know
see
what you're
you,
talking about
but I
there.
Can't stay long.
I see.
I haven't seen a tram yet.
I'd hoped you'd remain in the city. For
I
a time.
just did the Slitherfang fight
Perhaps at the palace.
and got the here
Radiant's
when I
still in
ended stream
danger.
last time.
But it's bigger than that. To put things right, I have to go west. To Nox territory.
By the sun, that's a knock.
You
Well,
will
perhaps
see.
Murad already
I'm
told
sure
you.
I will.
After years of hostility, we've negotiated a truce, in hopes of a lasting peace. Another embassy will be held in just a day or two.
I just got to the top of the spire when you came in, bro. Now I'm talking to
When you
people
say
after I did that.
Years of hostility, I assume you mean the Red Raids?
Ah, yes. My favorite subject.
But yeah, the Slither
I
Fang
wouldn't ask
fight
if I
probably
didn't need
took
to
me
know.
an hour to do on
As you
Ultra
know,
Hard.
My father raided all the border tribes.
Cause yeah,
Nasserim, Banuk, and Nora
yeah.
suffered greatly, resisting as best they could.
Just catching up.
But none
Oh, you're
fought
good,
back
dude.
like the Tenakth. They rose up and assaulted our western front at Barren Light, sweeping us from their lands. Getting them to talk to us again after that was tricky.
What makes this coming embassy so special?
Easiest boss in the game.
Special.
Don't say that. Just don't
Our
say
delegation
that.
agreed with the Tenakth just
That was
outside
a hard fight.
We'll give them treasure, and they'll return a prisoner. For
Nah, I think just
One of our
getting
finest soldiers.
Soldier.
weapons
Don't you mean
and
leader?
levels
No.
will help me a
Not
lot
in this
more.
case. Fashav is my cousin.
So
Nothing
when you
like
fight a
Felix and
land
Elizabeth.
god,
He joined the
sure.
Western expedition with the hopes of reining in certain excesses. But he was captured during a heroic defense of our forward base at Cinnabar Sands, and has been held ever since.
How did you get the Tenakth to talk again after the war?
The same way I got you to talk. By giving gifts.
The Tenakth like tiaras?
More like medals, spices, and relics looted during the fighting. We've met with them on several occasions, and the gifts seem to have eased the tension.
And a drink man? Drunk
this
man?
coming embassy is the most important yet.
Drunk
The
men are
best sign
awesome
we've
though.
had so far that the Tenakth want lasting peace.
Until they start playing with fire. Hey, Aaron.
Your cousin, Fashav. How long has he been a Tenakth captive?
Okay, fighting Aaron would probably be
5
fun.
years. Tenakth emissaries swear he is well, but I wonder. That tribe is renowned for its brutality. How did he survive? Well, I'll know soon enough. If you see him before I do, tell him that I await him in Meridian, where he belongs.
If I see him, I will.
Vitamin.
Itaman looks happy.
You got him out of Sunfall. Any happiness he has, he owes to you. He's turning into a fine young man, which he'll need to be if he's to inherit
It
the
looks
crown.
like he's 5 though.
Wouldn't the crown go to a son of yours first?
Yes, well, I'd have to get married for that to happen. Murad keeps throwing noble matches at me. But I find I'm always trying to make them into
Yes.
someone they're not. At any rate, I never aspired to the throne, and I don't wish to sit there forever. When Itaman comes of age, I hope to step aside. Free of the crown. I might finally be
Where's
able
my
to
tea?
travel the world. Who knows? Perhaps even accompany you on one of your adventures.
Incoming.
You make it sound easy. I need to get going.
One moment, Aloy. There's something I must ask you. Since you left, I've thought of little else.
This isn't really the time.
But it has to be. The way you left before, there's no way to know when I'll see you again. I'm not trying to stop you, or hold you back. But I need to know, when your mission is over, will you return to Meridian and stay? Long enough for us to spend time, to get to know each other properly, perhaps.
Cause he wants to have that red-headed goddess. Okay, I was nice the entire time. Last time. Do I want to be challenging or do I want to be clever? I'm gonna be nice again. I think.
And you. But this mission, it's my life. It's all I can think about. I have to stay focused. happens after... I can't imagine that. I wouldn't know where to begin.
Well, if that place were to end up being Meridian, know that you will always receive a boundless welcome here. Tend to your mission, Aloy. I will hope for your success, and look forward to your return.
I would recommend to do all the Daunt side quests and errands for the embassy. You'll see. Oh, okay. I think we're good. Essentially. Is there some more people here? What is this over here?
It's part of the Deathbringer we defeated. This machine was the last line of defense for Hades.
Why is it buried?
It dragged the orb up here and then nearly killed me, but it's just a piece of scrap now.
Why is it buried though? This should not even be buried. That makes no sense. Let's give it a good once over, see if we see anything.
Maybe I should just go back to the claim.
Yeah, we're good. My Twitch is breaking. It's cutting out and unfollowing channel this time. It will grow into a tree. But it's only been 6 months. And yeah, Twitch has been weird.
Oh, hi!
Twitch has been very weird. These tutorial pop-ups are kind of annoying me.
Welcome back. The workbench.
Hello.
With it, Vanasha. Thanks for being here.
Wouldn't miss it, even if you did leave us hanging after the big battle.
Vanasha, stop. She's here now, isn't she?
For the moment. But I see that look on her face. She's got business to attend to, and it isn't in Meridian.
You can disable those?
You know, I didn't vanish before because I wanted to. I had...
No, Huntress. Please. You don't have to justify yourself to us. You saved our butts. If you've got to go...
I don't know if I want to disable them yet.
Always.
You both look like you're doing well.
Mr. Shiny Pants here is now the Sun King's senior military advisor. That means people actually have to listen to him talk. May the sun bless their sorry souls.
At least I say something of substance every once in a while.
What was that? I just fell asleep while you were talking.
And how about you, Vanasha?
I've been looking after Nasadi and Edaman. 2 parts bodyguard, 1 part...
bad influence.
Babysitter.
I was gonna say nanny, but I like your
Nanny
version
works.
better.
It's been months since I was in Sunfall. What's become of the Shadow Karja?
After you wiped out the Eclipse, there were hardly any priests or officers left to terrorize the little people.
Avad offered amnesty to all who were forced to serve the Shadow, so the commoners cleaned out the Citadel and handed it back to him. The Sundom was unified.
Avad wanted Uther to take command of the garrison there, but Captain Cudley here refused. Rumor has it that he wanted to stay close to me here in Meridian.
That's nonsense, of course.
I never pictured you as a nanny.
Toys and Wees help a lot in this game.
Now.
They helped a lot
I'm
in the
not
last
entirely
game.
domesticated.
Not
Nasadi was
too
the
shocked
mad Sun
about that.
King's wife. She has enemies. I've had to foil a plot or two.
Right. You can try to hide it, but inside, you're as soft as a silk pillow.
Oh, you have no idea.
Just kiss already.
Oh dear.
We were talking about Edaman?
Yeah, okay, I admit it. Edaman's cute. He's fun, and he looks up to me. I like him. Except when he forgets to wash his hands after hooking worms in that muddy garden behind a solarium. Blech. Well, I know. You're out. Go. Away with you.
Always an honor, champion.
Always a pleasure. But please, little huntress, come back someday and tell us about your adventures.
Burning
If I can't
Shores?
Get in trouble,
I
at
think
least
so.
I can hear about yours.
I don't mean to pry, but how's your business doing?
So I'm taking that workbench is going to be a major thing.
Okay. Master override installed. Plus, something new. To store up and release energy. Resonator. Should help in a fight.
Hey, I thought you'd left by now. What?
Tram ride soon? Awesome. Can't wait.
Is that the time? Or do you want to chat some more with your friends?
I'm good. Time to go.
I better get going. And if I'm headed west, it sounds like I'll need rite of passage from the Tenakth, as you said. Where exactly is this embassy going to be held?
Past the Daunt, the canyon that marks the western border of the Sundom. You'll find the fortress of Barren Light at its farthest edge. The embassy will take place just beyond its gates. It's a long march, a fortnight on foot.
A couple of days hard riding should get us there.
Actually, it might be better to rest here tonight. Head out in the morning.
Of course. I'll arrange it.
Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about. We'll figure it out later. And dropped. Where do you think you're going without me? Why does she have age marks on her skin? Why she got wrinkles? She's 20. She is 20. She is not 40. She got crow's feet. She got the little dimple thing. The dimple age thing. Like, I don't get it. What were they thinking? She should have much smoother skin than this. Okay. You know Varl's gonna come after you again, right? There's zero chance Varl is not coming after her. Stop complaining about people with progeria. Dude, this is a game. And I literally feel like you made up that term. Progeria? The hell is that? Oh my goodness, it's the aging disease. No, that's not what this is. She does not have progeria. They literally took the model of someone in their mid-30s and they kept that person's wrinkles for a 20-year-old. And it makes no sense. It's a nice music that they have too, by the way. I didn't acknowledge that. I probably will put that song on my to-do list. Can you sing this? I don't even know the lyrics. It's a fairly simple thing to sing though, so probably once I like look up the lyrics and whatnot. Hey, it's a Stormbird. Definitely digging this song. Like, if you want me to give this a go at singing it, I will try it one day. It just won't be today. I need to hear it a good 40 more times. Bravo would canonically not be in Horizon 3. So he dies in this one. Got it. Helped 2 other streamers beat this game. Protogen and El Yama.
Sparks to steel. Never seen anyone use one of those to get around.
Is that how I get to Barren Light?
Yes, I mean usually, but not today. Not yet.
And why is that?
Well, the Daunt. The whole valley. It's infested with machines.
I can handle machines.
Oh, I'm sure you can, but I'm under strict orders not to operate until the whistle down at Chainscrape sounds the all clear.
Look, I didn't come all this way just to stand around and wait. I'll crank that car down myself if I have to.
We will never see him again? Oh, I'm sure.
Who would crank it back up? Fine, fine. Though, should anyone ask, it might be best to say you forced me.
He's too lazy to come back down?
I see smoke, but not a lot of activity.
Smoke's probably coming from something the machines wrecked. As for the quiet, well, there's a work stoppage in effect because of all the fuss.
What sort of machines are causing the trouble?
Nasty ones.
See a couple of watchers.
Bristlebacks, they're called. Strange
Or
is
so those new
they're not
ones.
native to the Daunt. Just showed up all of a sudden.
No hunters to kill them?
Oh, we've got hunters, just none that want to cross Ulvund. Boss of Chainscrape. He is self-appointed. Work stoppage was his idea.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, well, I'm just...
It's that green
Simply.
stuff.
Got an embassy to attend.
You should have said. That ain't gonna happen no time soon.
What are you talking about?
Hear that?
Bristlebacks are
That's your
cute.
answer.
Who is that?
Karja's Sun Priest. Cranked him down yesterday, about an hour before the machine trouble started. He's a very important man, or so he says. That embassy at
That's so.
Fahrenheit, he's the one supposed to run it.
Uh-huh.
Great.
Crafting item, basically blue
Don't do as I
beam,
say
green
immediately.
shine.
The Sun
Gotcha.
King himself shall hear of your insolence. Thanks to you, I was forced to spend the night shivering in the tent. Exposed to attack, I might have died. Oh, me you refused to transport, but not this... what? This Nora girl? This savage? Besides, scallywag.
Wadis. That's Aloy.
Studious Wadis.
Aloy, you know, savior of Meridian.
Yeah, show some respect.
Well, that lessens the insult, I suppose.
I came here for the embassy at Barren Light. Way I hear it, so did you.
Well, not with the valley infested. And so did our
Jaruf is cute.
proclaim the Sun
Jaruf.
Priests most precious and worthy of safekeeping. See? Scripture. I shall head
Thank
to Barren
you.
Light when the captain of the Vanguard tells me the way is clear, and not a moment sooner.
Fine. Captain's a friend of mine, you know?
Need to put, you know,
Where is
cold
Erend?
water in with that.
Don't mind speaking to someone a little more
Or some
action,
milk.
a little less scroll.
Wadis.
Studious Wadis.
Open the top.
Studious Wadis sent Aaron and another vanguard out at daybreak to clear the way.
And so at daybreak.
Hey! Shh. Down the valley then?
Yeah, said they checked the ruins on the
That's
left bank
milk.
for tracks. Take it
I'll
from there.
milk with it.
Okay. I hear there's a work stoppage.
Tea.
Any way to
Tea and
upgrade my
milk.
gear?
I'll bet the smith and
Look at-
chin scrape would let you
little
use
bit of
his
sugar.
workbench. As for the bristlebacks, you might want to craft some acid arrows. Hitting their canisters with those will take them down quick.
Gonna have to teach my wife how to drink tea.
I'll find Erend and I'll bring him back. Hey! Where do you think you're going?
What? To the top of the ridge. To wait in safety.
Sorry.
Let's
Operators
Studio
under strict
Virginia
orders.
read a skull.
No passengers till the whistle blows, right?
That's right. Best start cranking.
Why? Why?
Jorf, would you kindly escort Studious to Chain Scrape and wait for me there?
You got it.
I will find Erend, and I will help clear a path. But after that, no more excuses. Barren Light. Embassy.
If such be the will of the sun.
It will be. Trust me.
All right. We got a new skill point. Let's deal with that first. Skills Hunter. How do get to this fastest? Is this like multiple points or is it just one? I guess we can just, you know, grab this. Boop. And then that's 2 points. Okay. That's 1 point. That's 1 point. Okay, so high volley. Don't think I want that. So I'm probably gonna get Valor Surge Master and then Deep Concentration. Then we're gonna get Trip Notch. Gonna be very quick that I'm gonna get that. Oh boy.
I gotta find Erend. But it might be good to hit Chain Scrape first and upgrade my bow.
Now my wife's gonna make my tea for me. Okay. Oh! I did not mean to fall there. Whatever. We did. Okay. That, hun. Milk. Milk. Give me the gallon. Pour it in here. It's scalding hot. And you put barely a cup in there. Huh? Milk and tea. Uh-huh. You've never had milk in your tea? It does need a little bit of sugar to go with it, though. Not a lot. That haven't even tasted yet. Yes, milk. Milk with my tea. You don't drink tea? That's unfortunate. What's that? Supply cache? Wait, there's more over here?
Do I have any
There's...
fire ammo on me?
Okay. And this is a workbench, I guess. Would like to know more about... That's my first fireplace, by the way. I would like to know more about the area, maps, maybe a trader somewhere. I don't know. You drink coffee? Cafe? You want more errand? Ah, you can fast travel for free at the fireplaces? Hell yeah. I would like to see a, you know, a shop
These later,
or something.
sure.
Go to Aaron's last known location. So I'm going here. They saw me. Oh no. Yeah, you come here, then I can...
How to override machines.
I do not want to deal with anything right now. I don't have anything of what I need.
Ground soaked with acid. Did the bristleback
I guess I can go to Chain Scrape
machine?
before Aaron.
It must be a bristleback. That must be Chain Scrape. Drew said I could get my bow upgraded in there. I'd be able to tinker with my other gear too.
Boop. Boop. Bitter leaves. Stop rolling. This isn't Dark Souls? Bro. Bro.
Outlander approaching. Is that the savior?
Oh!
What is this? Green shine. Hello.
It's green like blaze, but it's hard and shiny. I wonder if merchants would be interested.
Wanna come in, savior?
Found a piece of green shine, a rare and valuable resource hidden all over the world. Green shine can be used for upgrading certain weapons and outfits or trading with specific merchants. Okay. You get a stash this game, so when you get an item in your inventory full of stash, and you can collect it. Major settlements. Okay. You gonna do Lego Horizon
Business in
Adventures?
Chain Scrape, then?
Maybe. Maybe. That's a good, solid maybe. I don't have it yet. That's the reason why I'm saying maybe. If I had it, I'd be like, absolutely. But I do not have it. Oh, these are medicinal berries. Okay. Well, we're just collecting a whole bunch of them. Alright, let's go back. Double time, Aloy. You wanna play Coco Melon the game? I have no idea what that is, dude.
Whew. Well, that'll keep me awake.
That's a logging pool. This is actually something that they used to do back in the day for logging camps. But it didn't have that used to be like wooden clamps. They would use iron chains for that, along with a water wheel like this. Yeah, you can find, if you look up like 1800s or 1700s logging camps, they look kind of like that.
Welcome to Chainscrape, Savior.
Open up, guys.
I'd rather learn math than play Coco Melon. I still don't know what it is. You can rope caster logs into that machine at Barren Light. Interesting. This is all the mail?
By the forge.
Is it Petra?
Hey,
It's
Roy.
Petra!
What are you doing?
What up, Petra?
About time there was something worth looking at in this dump.
It's nice to see you too.
And not a moment too soon. Come on. Damn brewery's the only thing I can count on in this place.
Yeah, I heard. Machines, work stoppage.
Oh, those are just the latest malfunctions. Chainscrape's always been a few tools short of a kit. And right there is the biggest tool of all.
Our land, not our problem. The bristlebacks are everybody's
Poland?
You've heard of him.
Yeah.
But he's a story best told over a cold beer.
Petra. I'm just passing through. I'm headed west.
Oh.
There's an embassy at Barren Light I need to make happen, and then I keep moving.
Ah. Of course. Bigger gears to grind. Well, Flame Hair, good to see you. You've got to move on.
Petra.
But if you want a cold beer and a few laughs with an old friend, come find me at the brewery. Your choice.
Well, this old one guy sounds like trouble. Maybe Petra could use some support. But first things first, I need to find that workbench and upgrade my bow.
Find workbench, upgrade bow. Hello, workbench, upgrade bow. This one unlocks new ammo. Okay. It unlocks the crazy ammo. Okay. Upgrade you. Acid arrows. Okay. I can do the next one too. Upgrade you. Need burr sound shells. Okay, and that unlocks a coil slot. Sure. Upgrade you. Weapon stats improved. Does it tell me what it does for the second one? Weapon stats. Okay. Bristleback tusk. Bristleback's tusk. I don't know if I want to spin this yet. Because I don't know what bristlebacks are. Upgrade you. Stats improved. Cool. Concentration regen. Nice. Outfit stats improved. How did I get a tusk? I just collected stuff. I don't know. Now I need a fanghorn antler. Yeah, I have no idea how I got a tusk. I'm sure if you go through my last stream or even this one and just see the stuff that I collected, it'll show up somewhere. I'm not gonna make a bash trap. Fuck that. I can make potions, but I can only hold 3. Pouch upgrades. Resource pouch. Bomb satchel. Arrows. Trap pouch. I probably will not upgrade that. And then potion pouch. I want to put a job for this one. Just to track boars. I think. That would be good. This app is now available to enter. User focus, scan everything, blah 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 blah. Got it.
Shop looks closed.
Bristlebacks are like
Can I still use the
boars.
workbench?
I ain't gonna stop you.
It's not what I want.
Shop's closed, Red.
Shop's closed. Got it.
Use the workbench. Best I can do.
Yeah, I just go and collect everything, bro. That's how I got it. Cause I definitely didn't kill one. That would be crazy. Don't even know what they are yet. New quest. New questo. Obtaino. Something over here. Where's it at? Where's it at? Where is it at?
You doing anything later? No?
I saw a thing and I scanned it. Where is it? Should talk to Unwald. I will. I'm getting quests.
What happened to you?
That damn mine is what happened to me. It won't be the last injury if Olvin keeps shoving those tongs into those tunnels.
What mine?
Northeast of Chainscrape, where the river ends. I told Corvin we should stop when the first cave-in happened, but Olvin probably threatened to cut off our pay. Or worse.
How about you slow down and take me through it? You mentioned you were injured in a cave-in.
Yeah, a couple days ago. That's how I hurt this blasted leg. Corvin and the others were opening a new vein while I was checking on an older one. As soon as their blast hit, the tunnel I was in collapsed. Might have dodged it if I wasn't running on barely a spark of sleep. We were pushing too hard and too fast.
And you're afraid Corvind and the others might not be as lucky if it happens again.
Mm-hmm. Hit the nail right on the head.
How come Olvin's in charge? Don't these mines belong to the Karja?
Try telling
The
Olvin
Bart? That was
He
a
brought
that was
in
my
all
dog.
the backing to get them open. Might as well own them. Fire and spit. You ask him. He owns us as well.
Who's Corvind?
He's their foreman. And a damn good one.
Hey, girl.
The kind that knows how to deal with management when it gets unreasonable. But Olvind... his demands go beyond unreasonable. Corvin's been doing his best to appease him. He even blamed himself for my injury when it was Olvin who ordered the extra shifts.
Sounds like a good guy.
That's why we all put up with the long hours and lousy conditions. But if the whole mine becomes unstable, I'd rather suffer Olvin's wrath than die buried in rubble.
I could check in on your crew if I'm in the area.
I would appreciate that. Thank you.
Deep trouble. Yeah, there's something right there. Small supply cache. And I went over here. Ah, I see it now. Boop, boop, boo. What is that? Hammers for hire? Ah, okay. What's that? Small supply cache. Let's go. Over there. What's this? This is your stash. It can be found in every settlement.
How am I supposed to work with a hammer?
Okay. I got a lot of stuff already.
Anyone see where I put my drink? Anyone? Anyone?
You go in here.
I bet you've got good stories to tell.
Cause you got a sash right there. I can just go behind you. That's dumb. Should just be able to jump over your shit.
Someone's in a hurry.
With Aloy jaywalk, if I'm playing, sure. Yo, I had some country sausage links. Cooked with beef tallow was pretty good. Nice, dude. So you're not available yet. Got it. I see something over there. Anything else? Oh, oh, gotta go this way. Gotta get all the stuff. Was that a dash jump? Was that a dash jump? Did they do the thing? Doesn't seem like it's a thing, but it's close. It's close. You ever feel like an egg? Sure. Especially when I played Horizon Zero Dawn. Cause one hit and you're dead. Aha, I found you. Let me go over here to this big old thing. Who are you? Herbalist. Okay. Is going to be herbalism in this game? What is that? Okay, I see that. Got it? Can I buy a kill yourself when you're about to finish a hard boss fight? For yourself? What are you doing? Play Machine Strike. It is natural resource help. So much information! I haven't got that far, bro.
Drop the ad. We all know it was the Carter who let the bristlebacks into the valley. Sent them straight through the gates of Baron.
Come to join in the fun?
Preposterous.
What do you want, Ulvund? Some kind of payment?
My dear magistrate, you think I can be bought? If you want that whistle blown, all you have to do is have your soldiers remove the bristlebacks and sign the concession decree. Face it, what other choice do you have?
Hi.
Savior, what auspicious timing. Might we discuss a matter of importance to the Sundom?
We might. Later.
Oh, now you should do
Very well.
pacifist.
I shall be waiting.
How about no?
So,
I'm not going to be
Savior
pacifist
herself.
with the machines.
Walloper of Derval, gutter of Hughes.
Maybe.
I've heard many tales of your beauty and heroics, my fierce lady warrior. Olvent Freeholder, at your service. So, what could have dragged you
You're
away from
Olvund?
the fine silks and wine of Meridian to this?
Why you gotta bully
much of the
machines?
settlement?
Cause they machines. They don't have
Saviorly
feelings.
attention must be needed elsewhere.
I'm here for the embassy and...
The embassy? Why, by the forge. Ah. Greater gears for greater matters. Guess that means you'll be moving on.
Once I've dealt with any problems around here that need my saviorly attention.
Ah, the
You don't have
Bristleback
feelings? I do have
Get rid
feelings.
of them if you
They
want
just
that embassy
regrow.
to take place. Well, let's get to it, hey? And off you go.
Not so fast. You don't seem to have a high opinion of the magistrate?
Well, I refuse to play nice to some fancy-robed parchment pusher when my fellow laborers are being bullied, intimidated, and taken advantage of.
How noble of you.
Noble, ha! Born with a hammer in hand, I was. Nobody handed me anything or dropped opportunity into my lap. Everything I've achieved, I've done on my own.
And where is this hammer now?
The,
Apologize to
burden
the
of
Slither
leadership
Fang?
forced
Nah,
me
it tried
set
to
it
kill me.
aside. The Carja risk nothing, while demanding
Dragon
that
Soul has
good
feelings for
Oseram
Steam
gamble
credit?
with their
Absolutely
lives out
not.
there. Someone had to step up and say no more.
You ordered the work stoppage?
Indeed I did. We're laborers, not soldiers. Until the Carja clean up their mess and give us the fair deal we deserve, I'm not risking Oseram lives.
It doesn't have
Fair
family.
deal.
It's a machine.
You mean your concession decree?
It's not my decree. It's on behalf of all the good Oseram laborers of this land who do all the backbreaking work, while only the Carja reap the rewards. All we're asking for is the ability to share in this prosperity for a land worked by the people, for the people.
Right. And just how much would be your share?
Only an amount appropriate to my contributions to this community, of course.
So you're a communist.
If Chainscrape is on Karja land, shouldn't a Karja be in charge? Who appointed you?
The
You made the North Tower fall on them? No, I made a rocket ship fall on them.
Head this whole venture? Ah! The magistrate can barely make the trek from Barren Light without losing a few screws.
So you have no real authority then? People only follow you because you say so.
Loudly.
Anyone who has followers has authority. I've been
Same
with
thing.
Chainscrape from
Nope,
the beginning.
nope. It was a vehicle
I'm
and it was meant to
practically its
move.
founder,
I just
and
helped
its
it
honest
move.
folk know I'm indispensable to its success.
You said you founded Chainscrape. Somehow I doubt that.
Practically founded, I said. I alone saw its potential when it was just a smattering of tents in Barren Light's shadow. I invested in the mine,
Both
convinced
by
some friends back home to do
Philosama.
the same, and here we are. You could say Chainscrape is what it is thanks to me.
Oh, so you're not just standing around and profiting off everyone else?
Not at all. Sure, I make a little return on my investment here and there, but my main priority, as it was from the beginning, is to look after the well-being of these honest, working Oseram.
Where's the whistle?
Right in the middle of town, but with the threat out there, I'm not endangering innocent Oseram lives.
I'm going to clear out the bristlebacks. And when I'm done, this valley is going to get moving.
If that's what it takes. Until then, I'll keep looking after the safety of these good folk.
Just be ready to blow the whistle.
Sounds like a guy named Phil who likes anime. Sure.
Better see what that Karja magistrate wanted. I bet he's in the tavern.
What is this?
for my stash when I need it.
There's another stash there.
There you are.
Campfire.
How goes it, Hammerhead?
Who is this? Druk.
Look at you.
Hello.
Hey, Mildef.
Mildef.
I took some of your stew last time I went into the wild.
His name ain't Phil,
Kept me
but that
going
does sound
for a
like an
week.
IT worker's name.
Felt like I
It
could've
does.
Put a strider in a sleeper.
My mom wanted to call me Phil, by the way.
While it lasts.
But my name is Jeff.
Sounds like you're serving
Or
us some,
hippie.
impressive provisions here.
Not again. You can have the discount too, but you'll have to come back later.
I think you have me confused with someone else.
Olvin didn't send you?
Be dying of no errand, and
Oh,
you will be charged for
my
murder.
apologies.
Best character, he
It's just
poisons
that
men.
His minions won't stop pestering me. Now I've even worn out my special grill. Since I'm in the midst of a crisis, perhaps you could skip to what it is you wanted?
Some of your food?
Of course.
Are Ulvin's people causing you problems?
Oh,
You
yeah.
hate men?
They
Then why are you
constantly
watching me?
demand my best, but the equipment I need to make my signature dishes isn't built for batch cooking. And don't get me started on the Ulvin discount they feel so entitled to.
And if you refuse?
I make meals, not trouble.
How did you end up in Chainscrape?
Cause you're a fairy?
Got a new and upcoming town at the edge
Good
of the
answer,
frontier.
good answer.
Where there's a town, there's a tavern. I was in need of work. So I got myself out here and started cooking. Some of these people had never tasted proper
Oh, my
boar's and
wife has an
berry stew
interview
before.
tomorrow.
Anyway, next thing I
Wish
knew,
her luck.
people kept coming back. Guess they like my food. Or the ale.
Your last customer mentioned your cooking really kept him going out in the wild. Where I'm headed, I could use some of that.
I would be happy to oblige, especially since you have the decency to ask pleasantly. But my special groove griddle is no more. Without it, I can't cook any of my signature dishes. I hate to think what'll happen when I'm forced to refuse Olvin or his goons. Even if I already had the right ingredients, there's nothing I can do. Unless you can source me a temporary replacement?
What do you need?
For the ingredients, a few pieces of decent wild meat, and I'd say a big handful of bitter leaf stems.
I got the
That'll do.
bitter leaf stems.
As for the griddle, a corrugated metal panel might suffice.
Might
until
have
I can
that.
have a new one forged. You'd likely find one in a scrounger pile. If you follow the river to the northeast. Don't worry, I'll clean it first. You'll have no issue finding boards and
Mildef
bitter
is
leaf on
built
your
like
way.
a fridge.
Assuming you're as much a
I
hunter
mean,
gatherer as your clothing
you're not wrong.
suggests.
Thanks, Mildef. I'll keep an eye out.
So that's what gratitude
That's just a
sounds like.
nice way to say he's fat.
Don't let anyone push you around, okay?
If you say so.
Alrighty.
Need more wild meats. Okay.
Just need to hunt for some wild meat and grab a metal panel from a scrounger pile.
What's that? Moderate supply cache. Okay.
Company to have. Bring ale for the north.
Machine strike beginner. Machine strike? The hell's machine strike? And it's indoor. Okay. Aha! Found you. You know what?
Come for that beer after all, eh?
Let's go.
Here, sit down. Get a pint in her hand. Wasn't expecting you to swing by.
Since when do I do what's expected?
There's that spark. Fire and spit.
Fire and spit.
Gag.
That's a blast from the bellows. Won't fix the forge, but at least I can forget about my troubles for a while.
Like what?
Take your pick. We got bodies to bury from the bristlebacks, the work stoppage, Olvin grating the gears about his concession
But why are
decree.
you here?
Hey! Weapons off the table! Ah, don't listen to me. Nothing a cold brew and knocking some heads together can't fix eventually.
So the bristlebacks in the Daunt. Where did they come from?
That's the thing. No one rightly knows. They just showed up one day, rampaging around the valley like they exploded out of a forge. Lost some good people. But I heard talk of some vanguards trying to take them down.
Did they come through here?
Stopped by briefly for supplies. Ulvund was none too pleased. Won't be able to crank it to his advantage once the bristlebacks are gone.
But how could bristlebacks and the Daunt help Ulvund?
2 words. Concession decree. Since no one knows where the bristlebacks came from, Ulvund has taken to blaming the Karja for him. He's hoping to dig up enough old resentments to get a strike going until the concession's signed. This is just his latest attempt. He's been trying to rile up the workers since the day he rolled into town.
And people actually believe him?
Lots of folks suffered at the hands of the Mad King during the Red Raids. Give him half a reason, they'll blame the Karja for anything.
Ah, damn Karja slavers.
I thought you'd be back in Freeheap.
Well, after the big battle at Meridian, I went back, but realized it was running smooth. Didn't need me. Heard about the rebuilding out at Barren Light. Figured they could use another hammer. Been scraping by ever since.
You could always leave.
And go back east.
Time flies when you're having fun.
I ain't one to leave a lit forge. Besides, someone's gotta be a squeaky wheel for the workers around here.
So about Ulvund.
Around here, everything's about Ulvund.
How'd he end up in charge?
He got here early, like a squirrel smelling a fat nut. He knew rebuilding Barren Light would need stone and timber. So he jangled purses all over Mainspring, getting investors to front claims on anything in the Daunt that might be worth a damn. Thing is, all the bankers back home know that this is Karja land, and the Sun King can revoke those claims at any time. That's why he's desperate for the magistrate to sign off on a concession decree.
This concession decree, what is it exactly? And how would it help Ulvund?
It's pig diddle, that's what.
A writ that would put all Osram claims in the Daunt under Osram law, even though they're on Karja land. It would mean that any existing ore, stone, and timber claims couldn't be revoked by the Karja. No more risk, no more hesitation for investors back in the claim to pour in the shards and expand their business. And since Ulvund has a stake in all those claims, it would make him richer than a scrapper in a junk heap. Not to mention Chainscrape would become an Osram municipality, so he could buy enough votes to call himself an elderman. He's a sly old badger, I'll give him that. Figures if he keeps up the pressure, eventually the magistrate will sign.
Well, I have to be going.
I
Thanks
think
for
the
drink,
last
Petra.
thing we're gonna do is this
I'm glad I
mini
stopped by.
game.
Anytime, Flamehair.
Let's play a game.
Revel in some strike, sister? Let me set the board.
I was just passing by.
No,
First
let's play the
timer,
game.
huh? Don't worry about it. I'll go easy on you. You got any pieces?
What's a piece?
Well, aren't you in luck then? I got an extra set, a Tanakh original, straight out of the Forbidden West. Sit. I'll run you through it in a hot spark. I'll give you something special if you win it on my boards, too.
Okay. I'm interested. Beginner's tutorial. Opponent set 2 of these things. I really don't know what any of this means. Glossary. Okay, introduction, how to... No, I'm gonna let her walk me through.
All right, let's start off simple.
The Tanakh like to say that Machine Strike is a game of pure strategy. We each get
Okay.
a set of pieces. Each piece represents a kind of machine, and each machine is worth a different number of victory points. And to win the game, you'll need to gain 7 victory points by destroying the opponent's machines. It can be tricky remembering the details of every machine, so we use these notes to keep track of them. You see that number on the top right corner?
Okay.
That there is how many victory points you'll get for destroying that machine.
Noted.
Notes also tell you how far a piece can move,
Mm-hmm.
how powerful their attacks are.
You had to learn how to do Mahjong and Judgment.
can
Not
strike
even
from.
complicated like that, dude.
And of course, their health. Okay, that's enough for now. Let's just play. I'll explain the rest as we go.
Cool.
I own the board, so I get to choose who goes first. Since this is your first time, I'll let you go.
You let me go?
Usually
Oh,
you
you're
get to
so
choose which pieces to
sweet.
set on the board, but this will do for now. Pick up that machine piece to your right, and move it forward. And remember, each machine can only move a certain distance. Take a look at your notes if you need a reminder. Just need to move that machine forward, Red. Move that machine forward. It's all part of the learning process.
Come on, let me do what I want.
Easy enough, huh? Now, you get to move 2 machines each round.
Okay.
Perfect. There's not much else to do for now, so just end your turn. We're forging onwards. Let me
Okay.
move my pieces here. And we're back to you. This time, why don't you try attacking one of my pieces? Try with that machine on your right first. Now, when performing an attack, you'll be testing your machine's combat power against the opponent's. A
Okay.
machine's combat power is a combination of the terrain your machine is standing on and its own attack power. This board only has grassland terrain, which has no effect on a machine's combat power. And your
Cheese
current
sushi.
machine has 2 points of attack power. So in total, your machine's combat power equals 2 points. Since my machine isn't the one attacking, it has 0 points of attack power. And just like your machine, it's not affected by grassland terrain. So right now, the difference in combat power between the 2 machines is 2 points. This means your machine can do 2 points of damage to my machine. Did you get all that?
Yeah, I got it. I'm not an idiot.
Knew you were a smart one. Finish up by attacking my machine. Not pulling any punches, huh? See how your machine can't move close enough to attack mine? You can make your machine sprint. That lets it move 1 space further. Try it out. Downside to sprinting is that your machine can no longer attack. Now, some players like to take a risk and overcharge their machine in cases like this. Overcharging lets you attack after a sprint, but it will damage your machine's health by 2 points. So use at your own discretion. Let's try doing that now so you can... That's about it for your turn then.
Okay. I get the game. Almost 70 cooking on your Iron Man. Nice. You can get more machine strike pieces at hunting
That machine
grounds.
of yours, the one
Interesting.
closest to me, grab a hold of it. Same as in the wilds, machines have both armored points and weak points. You can see them marked on the pieces. Blue shows where their armor is thickest. Hit them there and you'll do some damage, but not a lot. Now, red shows the machine's weak points. Hit those and you'll deal a mighty blow. Here, let me show you. Rotate that piece so your machine faces mine.
Okay.
Now let that machine have it. Off the board she goes, and there's your first victory points. You don't have you've already attacked a machine and moved your piece. Let's keep this game going. Overcharge your machine. You're still getting the hang of it, I know. Now, overcharge and attack my machine.
Oh, FML says good luck tomorrow for your interview. You can get Aaron. Use the mess hall and Corin, which is pretty dead content since favor was removed. Favor was removed in Corin? Really? Huh. Overcharge. And attack.
Ain't that a thrill? Now, because your machine was knocked out at the same time as mine, we both get the victory points our machines are worth.
Huh?
Good news is, since you're the one attacking, you're gonna receive
because
your
it's good
victory points
news.
before I do. Which means you can reach the coveted
Ay.
first.
It's a step to getting higher.
Sometimes losing a piece can be the best way to end a game in your favor. Now, you'll notice you didn't get quite up to 7 victories.
I mean, the favor thing was kind of weird to begin with, FML, so I understand removing it.
You're the winner.
Yay, I won.
So hard, was it? Just remember to always check for the best terrain to attack from. You'd be surprised the advantage you can gain over an opponent like that. I know it saved my behind in a game or two.
I'll try and remember that.
Oh, before I forget, these are all my spare pieces. I want the Savior of Meridian to have them. It's a small set to be sure, but it should be enough to get you in on any strike games you find out there. You might even fancy looking out for them strike carvers. They've got all kinds of...
I would drink beer until I see B-Rund. You won't see him this stream, bro.
You might find them in the wilds.
You'll see him tomorrow, probably.
I've lost my fair share of pieces after a night of machine hunting or brew hopping. No need to thank me. Always a pleasure to help out new strike players. Now, if you feel like playing a real game, I've got plenty of other boards. I could even teach you a few more tricks if you're up for it.
I hate and suck at chess, so this minigame is something I'd rather avoid. Good thing I don't have Horizon games so far. This isn't even really chess. Like, I wanna opponent is 2 of those, sure. Sure.
Ah, I knew I'd make a strike player out of you yet. How about this time I tell you how to use a board's terrain to your advantage? This one's got all the different terrains you can.
Guess you'll be getting drunk. Yeah, man. Moving favor was great. Who the fuck wants to plow a field or mine saltpeter? Exactly, bro. But I think I still have like 10,000 saltpeter.
You compare its combat power to yours.
Wonder if that's just dead content and nobody's gonna buy it now.
The more damage you can do. So finding the right terrain is an essential strategy for overpowering your opponent. Here, I'll show you.
See you next stream, French commenter. This is all I'm going to be doing the rest of the stream, so you're not going to miss anything.
Piece to your left and move to attack my machines. Now let's take a look at your machine's combat power. Combat power is the sum of a machine's attack power and the value of the terrain it's standing on.
Okay.
Since your machine is attacking, it's using its 2 points of attack power. It's also standing on forest terrain with a value of 1 point. Add those together, and your machine has 3 points of combat power.
Got it.
My machine is standing on grassland terrain with a value of 0 points. It's also not attacking, which means their attack points aren't in play. So my combat power is 0. This means your machine can do 3 points of damage. Go ahead and test it out. There you go. Now, choosing the right terrain doesn't just improve your Since your machine is attacking, it's using its 2 points of attack power. It's standing on grassland terrain. This terrain has a value of 0. This means your machine's combat power adds up to 2 points. My machine can't use their attack power since they're defending their position. But they have the higher ground. They're standing on forest terrain, which is worth 1 point. This means my combat power adds up to 1 point. Now, the front of my machine is colored blue. This means that the spot you're about to attack has armor protecting it.
Right.
Which means my machine gets an extra point, giving it a total of 2 combat power points. If we
For
compare
Iron
the
Man, mess
combat
hall is
power
rather
of
good.
both
Pizza.
machines,
I don't have
you'll
a
see that
pizza
you
with
won't be
some
able to do
focus gives
any
you
damage.
free 120k an hour.
Whenever you're unable
Nice,
to top an
nice.
opponent's combat power, you can still choose to attack and break their machine's defenses instead. Go ahead, try it out and see what happens. See? When you break a machine's defenses, you can knock it backwards. Sure, both our machines will receive 1 point of damage, but knocking my machine off that terrain makes it more vulnerable to attacks. Not only that, if my machine had been blocked from moving backwards, it would have received an extra point of damage. And if my machine had been blocked by another one of my pieces, that machine would have received damage as well. That's why breaking a machine's defenses is a great way to deal damage to several pieces at once. Useful, right? Okay, now go ahead and end your turn. There's still one more thing I want to show you. Alright, as we've seen, the higher the terrain, the more it'll add to your machine's combat.
Does this lady ever shut up? I have no
However,
idea.
There are 2 other terrains that work a little
But this looks like
differently.
a very interesting
This is
game.
what we call a chasm. Only flying machines can be placed on those. But it'll take away 2 combat points if you do, so be wary. This is marsh terrain. Landing on it will take away 1 combat power point from most machines. It'll also keep your machine from moving for the rest of the turn. Here, let me show you.
X Gamer.
Grab that
All you
machine on
really
your
need to know is big number is better. That's it.
See? All you can do now is wait for your next turn to move again. Or you can overcharge your machine to get out of there. You can still attack any nearby enemies so you're not completely helpless. Well, I think that's enough yammering from me for now. Promise it'll all come in handy next time you play.
Tutorial complete. Another tutorial. Let's go.
Here for more tips? Why don't I
Sure.
tell you a bit more about the pieces we used to play? In a normal game, you get to choose which machines you place on the board. Each one is worth a certain number of setup points, and you can spend up to 10 assembling your army. Knowing what each machine brings to the game and building an army that matches your strategy is the key to becoming a machine strike master. When assembling your army, there are a few things to keep in mind. First and foremost, you can never have more than 4 of the same machine on the board at the same time. With that in mind, most players would choose machines based on how far they can move or how much attack power they have. But a real strike player will be looking at a machine's type and skills. Let's take a quick look, shall we? Pick up that machine on your left.
Okay.
All right, let's talk about the different ways in which a machine attacks its opponents. In other words, its machine type. If you look at your notes, you'll see this machine here is a melee type. You can
Yes.
also tell by the shape of the base the piece stands on. A melee type machine
Yeah, it's different from
attacks
that
the
one and that
first
one.
enemy within range, and no one else. We've seen this plenty of times, so just move that piece forward so I can show you some more stuff.
Okay.
Great, now grab your other machine. Looks like we've got ourselves a gunner type machine here. This means they'll only hit the farthest enemy in their attack range. Let's move that machine forward and end your turn so we can take a look at the rest of the pieces. Let's go with this piece first.
Lady is so boring. She should work
This
at
is
the...
a ram type machine. Attack an enemy with it and it'll push the piece backwards. Like this. See, now my machine has taken over your machine's spot on the board. This is a great way to take the advantage away from your opponent if they have the higher ground. Looks like we have one more
Okay.
piece to look at. Now this is a beauty of a piece, a dash type machine. When it attacks, it'll move to the end of its attack range and damage every machine in its path, including your own. So make sure you take a good look at the board before you send it off to the races. You should also make sure it's able to finish its attack on an empty spot. Otherwise, you won't be able to attack at all. Here, I'll show you.
Something's off with you today. You're actually making me laugh? Bro, you make me laugh
It
all
even
the time.
rotated your piece.
Because you're a failure.
A nifty little piece you'll definitely want in your set. If you look at your
Yes,
notes, you'll
yes, I
notice
am
this
mean.
particular
You already
machine
knew
has
this.
one of the skills I mentioned before. There's quite a few of those, and we haven't even looked at all the machine types yet. But I'm pretty sure you've got more important things to do, so I made you a list. It's got all the tips and tricks we talked about, too. I think that about does it for now, so if you want to play a real game, just let me know.
Okay. Time for real game? All the tutorials done? Okay, let's do this. And if I win, I get a bristleback strike piece. Let's do this.
Let's play.
My turn. I'm gonna put you here. Another burr. I'm gonna put you here.
Your move, Red.
Enter.
My turn. That's it for me.
But I want to turn you this way. I could attack them, but I'm on the high ground already. Do I have to move them?
Time to get
Guess you have to move them.
Not looking
What?
good for you, Red.
How'd he go twice?
Board's all yours.
I am so confused. Yeah, let's do it.
Oh, I won!
Yeah, you did, because I have no clue what I'm doing. She overcharged? Oh. Okay. I think I get how to win this one now.
Go.
So I'm gonna put my piece there. And I'm gonna put my piece there.
Your turn.
And my first move, I'm gonna move back.
I'm up.
Uh-huh. That's exactly what I expect you to do.
You're up, Red.
And if I overcharge you, rotate.
Okay.
Oh.
That was brutal.
Why is there only one? Hmm.
Time to make my move. That's the game. You up for a rematch?
Okay, this is a little bit harder than I was giving it credit for.
Fun. My turn. Board's all yours. I always get nervous when I overcharge my pieces. Time to make my move.
Ah.
Knocked right off the board. Guess luck's not on your side today, Red.
How does she move 3 times? I understand
Alright,
she's
let's
overcharging.
Start off simple. The Tanakh like to
No. Forfeit.
Indigit here? Okay.
I did not mean to get to do the tutorial. This one.
Good luck.
In my opinion, I would have flunked this match even faster than you ever could. Sure, bro.
I'm up.
It's the overcharging that I'm not understanding, and I understand that. Like, I understand overcharging, I do that, I save myself, basically. I'm gonna do that, I think, and then my turn.
Let's see.
What?
One less piece on the board. I won! Oh, but I'll play you again if you want.
I get that I got knocked back into my own piece and it did extra damage. Oh! I get okay, I got it. Like that. That's what I want to do.
Time to get serious. You're up, Red.
But why is it only -1 here? That's what I'm not understanding. When I'm here, why is it -1 instead of 2? How do you have extra armor and shit? And if he moves there, it's going to be a knock into my piece. I want to overcharge you, take you out.
Right ahead of me.
Okay, intern. Expose my Beck. And then you overcharge.
Today, Red.
Got it. I got it.
This is gonna be fun. My turn.
That's like an easy, like, no-brainer there. If I overcharge you.
Risk, huh?
I couldn't. Well, crap. But if I overcharge, I can do that in turn.
I am impressed. Board's all yours. You got
There
me.
we go.
Fair and square.
Got him. I'm starting to get it. I got some metal shards. Hell yeah. So I have to do all 4 of these for a bristleback piece, and I still don't even know what a bristleback is. That's fine.
Good luck.
What are you? Ram type? I'm gonna put you here. Burrower. I'm gonna put you over here. Another burrower. I'm gonna put you here. Climb. Attacking from hill terrain, gain combat power. Okay.
Your turn.
I'm gonna move you there. Don't. So I can only move 2 at a time. Ew.
You're up,
Well
Red.
then.
That was a surprise.
How can I deselect my stuff? I don't even want to select this piece. Move you back. I guess that ends my turn.
Time to get serious. Your move, Red. Oh, seriously? Well, that's done now.
Okay. And if I do this, I thought I was gonna. Okay, just overcharge you again.
Ah, off the board it goes. Time to make my move. That's it for me.
Why would I not do this?
Just one piece left. Hey! Oh, that was the perfect spot. That was brutal. I won! Oh, but I'll play you again if you want.
I'm close to figuring this out. I'm not sure on some bits. Like strategy wise, I'm figuring this out. I'm trying to. Oh, they hit from the side. Okay, I think I understand what I messed up there.
Time to make my move.
Because if I
It's all yours.
do this, oh, that's a burr.
Knocked right off the board.
Okay.
Okay, let's see.
And they're gonna hit you, right? Nope, you didn't. You did overcharge
One
for
less
that.
piece on the board. Well, that's done now. My turn.
See what you do.
That's it for me.
Huh. So if I go like this should hit both. It does.
You're just hammering down on my pieces now.
Hell yeah. Boom.
Just one piece left. That sure dampens the
And I should be able to overcharge you and take it out.
Oh,
Nice.
I thought I had that one.
I got it. Alright, 2 more of these to figure out.
Here we go.
I don't know what none of these pieces are. I'm just throwing them on the board. Figure them out later.
Time to get serious.
Alright, so you're
Your
a
turn.
ram. Melee. 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 Ram. Melee. Okay. So I got a ram. I can hit you right there. Do it.
Hey, I like that piece where it was.
That's because you have extra movement. Let's go ahead and kill you.
Ah, off the board he goes.
In turn. Interesting movement that one did.
One less piece on the board. Ah, off the board he goes.
I don't get why I can't deselect a piece. I didn't mean to click this one. Oh well. Maybe do it like this. Screw it.
I'm up.
Okay, you're gonna take that piece out,
that's
but
done
you're
now.
in good position to get taken out here.
Knocked right off the board.
I think I fucked up.
Hey! Oh, that was the perfect spot.
What?
My turn.
Yeah, you might crush that piece with the overcharge. Yeah, you are.
That was brutal.
But you opened up your rear.
Your move, Red. One less piece on the board.
Okay. That does 3. Let's do it. Overcharge, kill it. There we go.
Machine left. That ain't good.
Okay.
I got a tough fight ahead of me.
You overcharged to move that.
Oh,
Got
I
it.
won. Probably shouldn't sound so surprised, huh?
How did you win when there's still 2 pieces on the board? Huh. Huh.
Let's play.
Is it because of knockout point? I think it's because of knockout points. I need to figure that part of the game out too.
You're up, Red.
So that's 2 1 1 1 1 2. This is 1 1 2 1 2 1. I'm gonna move you up 1. I'm gonna move you over here. Yeah.
That's it for me.
Go ahead and take it.
Oh, seriously?
And we can overcharge and kill it.
That was brutal. Time to get serious.
You'll take that one down. That one's worth 2 points though.
Board's all yours.
I can move you over and kill you.
Knocked right off the board.
Just do it. In turn.
Time to make my move.
you overcharged for
Before he
that.
goes.
But now I can do something like this. Boom.
Well, that's done now.
Overcharge for you. Oh, I thought I was gonna do 2 points. Crap. Use me lab. You want food? I was trying to finish this, but I don't know if I'm going to. Okay. I'm gonna move you over here. I think. I'm just intern.
Let's see. Ah, off the board he goes.
So we lured him out, which is what I was trying to do.
You're up, Red.
But now I can do this.
Well,
Then we're
that's
gonna
done now.
move this one over here in turn.
Time to make my move. Your move, Red.
That should do it. Yep. Wait.
You got me down to one piece. I am impressed. I'm up.
You gotta come to me.
Your turn.
Overcharge.
Yeah. Looks like I lost.
Loser, finish it. I mean, I did. There's one more challenge. Set one. What? You must use at least 7 setup points to play this set in the game. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna use some gunners for sure. I like that one. I like lance horns. I like these. That's 9. How do you know? Maybe I'll do one of those. Start challenge.
This is gonna be fun.
I think it's first one to 7 points is what we're doing here. I didn't understand that before.
Okay.
Now this is an actual thing.
You're up, Red.
So this will give me 5 power. And if I overcharge you, you're dead. Nice.
That was brutal.
Gunner type has 2 range. So if I do that, that's only 1 point of damage. But no reciprocal damage. I can deal with that. Bristleback took me out.
Knocked right off the board.
Take out the bristleback.
One less piece on the board.
This is a gunner type. Does 3 damage.
Thank the forge you hit armor.
There we go. In my turn.
Time to get serious. Your turn.
Boom.
Well, that's done now.
And this gunner can take this one out right now.
Well, spark my forge.
Yeah,
You have beaten
I
me
figured
on
out the game.
every one of my boards. Now that deserves a prize, I say.
I got a Bisselrack strike piece. Nice.
Don't be a stranger.
Okay. That was a thing. It was interesting. Trying to go to the fire. There it is. Go feed your family now. I'm working on it. So this is what I'm going to do in between. If I even do anything, mind you. I don't even know if I'll do anything. But I will try to get upgraded things to I think I put it here. No. Jobs? Yeah, this. Upgrading resource pouches and stuff. I'm gonna do this like in my off time. Cause those are always like hunting around for boar hides and shit and just collecting resources, and I don't think I need to show that on stream. So that's what my plan is. Got a pool caster, got some shrike pieces. I got a bristleback. Interesting. And I got some stuff I can sell, but the shops aren't open yet. We'll try to open up the shops next time. But I am going to do a hard save. Or a manual save, as it's called in this game. Boom!